Okay, he's in that, but it's 449. How was it with you, Dick?
Yeah, it was good signal here, Ken, but nothing, he didn't come back to you after the end of your transmission.
No, I couldn't get any more from him, but he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He came back over the second transmission. No, he didn't, but the first one he did. Okay, that's good. Anybody else about?
G7TMR.
G7TMR. Okay, Russell, good afternoon. Anybody else? No. Okay, Russell, go ahead, come back to me, please.
Okay there, Ken G7TMR. Return. Yes, good afternoon to you, to Ray. Good morning to David. Good afternoon to you there, Dick, as well. And good morning to Bob, if you can hear me, which will be very doubtful, but you never know, do you? Yeah, not a bad signal there from David. Just about on the noise level, unfortunately, so it does go in and out a bit, but good to talk to you. Trust everything's okay over there. Yeah, not a lot going on, fairly quiet morning. You know, I had to do some shopping after lunch, mind you, but one or two things we need which we haven't got. One of them being bread, for some unknown reason, but there we go, we'll find some bread. Right, back to you, Ken G3WYN, G7TMR.
Okay, very good. Over the last week, your signals got better and your modulation's improved. I wonder if you've done some tweaking. You're going to say no, but it certainly sounds better. You're 5 and 9, and the modulation is better than it was. So it's all good. Anybody else about, please? G3WYN? No. And of course, hopefully, if Bern is doing it again, we're on Zoom today. And Bob, you might pick that up. It might be more use to you or helpful. Right, okay, where are we going? Let's have a look and see. Right, Ray, you take it and give it back to David. Hang on, David. Hang on, David. Steve, is that you? G6WRI, G6 Whiskey Romeo India. You on frequency?
Golf Japan 6, Ken.
Golf Japan?
Roger.
Again?
Yeah, it's Golf Japan 6, Whiskey Radio India.
Oh, it's the other Steve. All right, GJ6WRI. Come again, Steve. You copying him?
No, nothing here, Ken. So maybe David can pick him up.
Yeah. David, see if you can hear. Tell me if you can hear GJ6WRI, which is another one of our friends on Jersey. And that would be great. GJ6WRI. Go ahead, David. Okay, who did hear him?
No, I've got him on chat, Ken. He's on frequency.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Right, Steve. It's the other Steve. Very good. It's one of the Steves. It's a pity I can't copy you up. I'll give you a shout in a minute. Okay, go ahead, Ray, and give it back to David. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, very good. GJ6WRI for the Mid-Sussex Lunchtime Net. Good afternoon. Good morning. Anyone else there to join us? I don't hear anything. Okay, go ahead, Dick, and give it to Russell, please.
Yeah, okay, Ken. G3WYN. G0 Lima Fox. Mobile returning. Well, Steve has just replied to me. He's hearing CW and SSP. He hasn't said how well he's hearing it, Ken. So there we go. Well, I've just told him I'd ask David to call him. Maybe just try one more time with David before we go over to Russell. David, just give the GJ a call again before I hand over to Russell. Go ahead. Nothing here either, David, but thanks for trying anyway. Steve was helping me with the space station slow scan TV last night, so there we go. And just for the record, anybody interested in doing it, you can do it with a handheld, a little handy, with a recorder, and then you plug the recorder into the PC or the laptop and use a decoding program to decode it. So it can all be done with a handheld, so there we go. So let's go over to Russell. You're 5 and 7 up here, Russell, in Ashdown Forest. G7 TMR, G0 Lima Foxtrot Mobile.
Okay, thank you very much there, Dick. G7 TMR return. Yep, you're 5-7 here also. It's good to be able to talk to you again. Yeah, all copied there from everybody. David getting it, unfortunately, in and out of the noise. And same with Ray, but everybody else is okay. I did watch the Zoom a bit last night on the website. And yeah, unfortunately, Ray, you're not making it across to Bernie via whatever wonderful link it all is. I have no idea, but everybody else, good strong signals. Some strange bloke with a call sign TMR. Didn't understand what he was on about. Didn't recognise the voice. It was strange, isn't it? Whenever you hear your own voice, you never believe it. But there we go. That was interesting anyhow. So hopefully Bernie's doing the same today. I know that it's just on all week, I think, just to try it all out. But certainly Bob could, it would help Bob if he could log into the Zoom and get it that way. And I'm sure something reciprocal could be done to get it back to us as well. But there we go. It's an experiment and it seems to be working. So well done, Bernie. Yeah. What else was it? There's something else I was going to say, but I'm blown if I can remember what it was now. So back to you then, Ken G3WYN G7 TMR.
Yeah, very good. G3 Whiskey Yankee November and the Mid-Sussex Lunchtime Net. Good afternoon, good morning. Anyone else to join us, please? I'm surprised you didn't hear Steve. You can hear us well enough. Steve's got quite a bit of kit there, quite a lot of fancy new rigs, and he's also got some dishes, as Dick says. Dick, the only satellite I have ever heard was called Sputnik, and since then, that's it. You know me, I don't do any VHF, UHF stuff, but there we go. Sputnik didn't have much of a chat with it, as you remember, but it just went beep, beep, beep. Right, anyone else about, please? Right, okay, off to Ray again. Ray to David, please.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Ray M7AOE. Yeah, very fine. And 98% copy on your end. That's pretty unusual. Yeah, what's You're actually moving the estimator around, Russell. That's kind of unusual. Mr. Ray, you are striking it. the extras out there yesterday showed up on the 20-meter band as Tango Uniform 5, and also there was a 651, and they should be again on the 20-meter band today. Unusual thing, you know, wherever they're operating in that up 5. As far as the birds go, I remember one time. One-time thing, and that's all I remember. And I think it may have been a Russian. It may have been a Russian. Well, there. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll hand that there to you, Ken. I'm glad that you had the good thing. I'll hand it to you, and then you can do the honors. G3WYN, W3YN.
Oh, you're getting louder and louder. Very good. No DX, but I did work at Hotel Zulu 1, Sugar Mike, yesterday on this band, just a bit after the net, Salah in Saudi, running quite a big crowd of people, but nice and easy to work. So it shows the band is getting better. Dick, give Bob a shout and see if you can get him on the sideband today. Go ahead, Dick.
Yeah, okay, Ken. Unfortunately, I haven't got the chat with me today, so I can't message him, but I'll give him a call anyway. And just for the record, Steve is using an off-center fed doublet running east-west, so it's the wrong way for David, really. He's hoping to put the beam up back in the spring once the weather warms up, so and we should be getting something from GJ land, so there we go. Anyway, Bob, N4XAT, try peeing the microphone up, Bob, to try an SSB contact. November 4, X-ray Alpha Tango, N4XAT for SSB, Golf 0, Lima Foxtrot Mobile. November 4, X-ray Alpha Tango, Golf 0, Lima Foxtrot Mobile. Bob, the best I can give you is a 3x1. A 3x1. A 3x1, Bob. That's the best I can give you. Not sure if Ken is picking anything up from you. Ken, go ahead.
No, it's just about the same. As you say, Bob, good morning. I would only give you a 3x1. I know you're there, but I can't understand what you're saying. But yes, you are there. Yes, you did hear it. And David, did you copy Bob? Okay, there you go. Well, we did try. Okay, anybody else?
Right, Steve has just said he's hearing David.
Steve is hearing David. David, give Steve another call. Okay, right, Steve. GJ6WRI from Golf 3 Whiskey Yankee November. Well, you're about the same as Bob, about 3-1, about 3-1, Steve, but glad you could make it through to David. He's getting to be a mainstay, and he's got very good ears, and so he can hear anything. Right, and glad you made the contact. GC Whiskey Yankee November and the Mid-Sussex Net. Anybody else? No, needed all the filters there for Steve, but I also had the same problem with Bob. Dick, did you get any more from Steve?
About the same as you, Ken, 3x1. You hear him there, but just couldn't decipher him, Ken, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, your antenna up there is about as good as mine, isn't it? I did see Phil for a very brief minute this morning. He just came in Of course, he couldn't get in, so he had to park up the road. So he just rushed down, had a quick hello for something, and cleared off. But good of him to try. And my food people again had to walk the stuff in. The water board, after lots of shouting this morning, promised A, to send a special guy out to open access to my driveway, and B, that the maintenance crew would be in today to fill the hole in. Of course, nothing's happened. So I guess it's the world has got something against me. But there you go. I did get the food. I'm not going to starve, but I wish they'd only do what they say these days. There's a great big heap of muck outside my driveway, and some loads of green hoardings and 2 traffic lights about 100 foot apart, which is not pleasing the motorists on the 272. Right, TC, Whiskey Yankee November. Perhaps it will be better tomorrow. Anybody else about? No? Okay, right, last time. Off to Ray. Go ahead, Ray. Yep, okay, David. Yeah, as you say, it's just starting to drop off. So it's, take it while it's there. And Ray, the fact that your long doublet is facing east and west, etc., doesn't count because you're using it on a different band. It's not resonant, it's much too long, so you're getting lobes which come off it, and the way the lobes come are totally different to where the end of the antenna is. So you're doing well with it. Leave it there. Okay, right, round to you, Dick.
Okay, G3WYN, G0 Lima Fox Stroke Mobile. Got a slightly high SWR, but there we go. Steve said he'll try and go mobile tomorrow, Ken, and David, if you're still there. Steve said he'll try and go mobile and maybe get some better results. So there we go. But flying on Sputnik, Ken, well, that was a long time ago. Was that 1958, something like that? And as you say, that was on 10 metres, wasn't it? Just a big beat, but it gripped the world. That was a big heads up when that came over, wasn't it? G3WYN, G0 Lima Fox.
Yeah, I think it was only about 12 inches in diameter, and it was very small. But yeah, as you say, it's a while ago, but that's not that's not too long for me. But yeah, there we go. But I believe it was only about 12 inches or so in diameter, circular, with 4 little aerials sticking out. Or those are the pictures that they let us see. Heaven knows it was Russian, could be anything. But yeah, it was the first, and now you're enjoying something just a little bit more sophisticated. I think it also had about a RAM in it. It was about 25K or something totally insignificant as far as the computing world was concerned. But it beat the Americans and it beat the Brits, so that kept them happy. Right, okay. Cheers, David. Catch you again tomorrow. Yeah, we'll look for Steve tomorrow, mobile, and hope it works out. So, right, Dick, back to you. Give it a rustle, and then we're gone. Dick's gone. Go ahead, Russell.
Okay, Ken G7TMR returning for his final. Okay, David's sort of very much in and out. Once or twice he's really come up to about 5.7, but most of the time he's around the 4 mark, which is the noise level today. Anyhow, interesting, very interesting. Nothing heard from Steve at all. Nothing heard from Bob. But, if Bob logs into a Zoom side of it, then he could hear us all via Zoom. Well, I say all. I listened to it last night on the website. And was it on the website? I can't remember now. It's either the website or Facebook, one of the two. And, no, unfortunately, Ray wasn't making the journey at all, but everybody else was good signals. So, be interesting today if Bernie's recorded it. It'll go on the website. I might watch again tonight to see what things are like this evening. But there we go. Well, I'm glad my signal is stronger and the modulation's better, but as you said rightly there, I haven't done anything, so quite what's happened I don't know. When I turned the radio on just now, well, say just now, half an hour ago, I thought, oh, it's on 343, and then blimey, they're on 343 again. So I don't know what's happened to 345, but there we go. What else? Not a lot else, so I'm going to disappear, get some lunch before I go out shopping, and we'll see how it all goes from there. Interesting visit to the doctors last night. First time I've seen the doctor, or I call my doctor anyhow, for over 2 years. I've spoken to her on the phone a couple of times, but face to face, yeah, everything seems to be okay. The anemia is borderline, like it's been apparently for quite a while now. I hadn't been told that. And the high sugar count is borderline also, but she doesn't seem to be too worried by either of those. If I'm going to see the dermatology department at some point in the very near future, see if I can do something with the 2 lumps on the side of my head. But apart from that, yeah. A bit confused what happened the other week when I was standing upright and out of it. But there we go. I live to see another day. So got to go back next week for blood test and ECG, but she doesn't seem to be too worried by them. It was just as a precaution. And we'll do the 2 or 3 blood tests a year as normal and see what happens. So there we are. Medical's out of the way. Back to you, Ken. Should be around tomorrow, as far as I'm aware, and we'll do it all again. G3WYN, G7TMR, saying 7.3s.
Yeah, okay, well, very good, Russell. Well, remember, the older you get, the more things you get that go wrong with you. It's like a car. You wouldn't expect a car to drive for 50 years without bits falling off or something doing to it. And exactly the same thing happened to me. I was very concerned to hear about this little episode you had. I've had a few like that, whatever he calls it, which sounds to me like a TIA, which is what they call a mini stroke. But okay, you get over these things, or you don't, and you did. So forget it. All right, talk to you tomorrow. GC Whiskey Yankee November, closing for the Mid-Sussex Lunchtime Net. I'll just say cheers to Bob on CWA. So don't send more so on top of me. But your CW this morning, Ray, was very, very good, nice and clear, all made sense, copied every letter of it. Cheers again, we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.